So Liverpool 4, yes, 4 again. Arsenal 0. GRIZZ, you was at the game. I can see the smile on your face. The annual spanking at Anfield, man. Like, what was it like being there, being in the Liverpool end, and just seeing it unfold, man? What did you make of the game?
Yeah, look, the scoreline, innit? It's like the minimum we put past you is 3 goals in it every time. You guys started off well, I'm not even gonna lie. Where I was sitting in the main stand, it was quite high up, and you could see like sort of you was playing a very structured 4-4-2, not giving us any space to work in midfield. We kept passing it back to Alisson and Virgil, and we couldn't seem to find any space. And I thought to myself, this is probably indicative of the confidence you've picked up in the last 8-10 games, you know, coinciding of the lack of confidence that we've shown in the last couple of games. So put that together, it made it an awkward 30 minutes. Ramsdale made a couple of saves. I think they were pretty much at him, right? I don't know. From my angle, it looked like they were pretty standard saves, but saves nevertheless. But as soon as we get that first goal, like Mane was one of the worst players on the pitch before that. And then, you know, but he's a lion heart. He never gives up. And we get that goal just before, about 10-15 minutes before half time. And then, you know, second half, we're not going to be as bad because we've been so bad last couple of games. You know, we're going to come strong. And I'm afraid to say second half was, as you say, the annual bashing. Absolutely. You didn't lay a glove on us after that. We just didn't let you out. Like, we didn't let you out of your half. Like, our pressing was fucking intense. You man still tried to keep playing. Couldn't for the life of me work out why you kept trying to play against the best pressing team, one of the best pressing teams. And in the end, it could have been worse, Lee. I'm not joking. We took our foot off the pedal about 20 minutes to go.
Oh, 100%. Listen, the save. 100%. Listen, the save that you said someone to say. Obviously, you was high up. Me watching it on TV. The save, I think it was Oxlade-Chamberlain had a shot where he volleyed it, and then Ramsdale saved it and parried it, and then he swiped it away from Salah. That was unbelievable, right? Then there was another one because Salah was ready to tuck that in. The way he swiped it was class, right? Then there was another save that he made where
Jota?
Yeah, the Jota save in the second half. I mean, Jota puts that in the bottom corner. It's a goal. Jota did the right thing. He went back across goal because the goalkeeper's coming one way. You go back across goal. You get taught that as a kid. That save was class. There was another save in the first half where I think it was Salah. It was squared back to him from Mane, I think, and Salah's hit it. And then there's a bit of a melee, and then it's been hit again from Salah. That second save was mad. Right, that goalkeeper was 10 out of 10 today, and he conceded 4. Like, it's unbelievable. He's been 10 out of 10 since he's been at Arsenal, and he's somebody that, like, I'm not going to hold my hands up. I am going to hold my hands up. I'm going to say, like, I didn't want him, but I can't fault him for what he's done. He's been immaculate since he's been here. Like, he's the only player who could walk off of that pitch today, from our perspective, and say, I actually played all right today. The rest of them, I mean, Aubameyang was shocking. Saka, I didn't even know was still there, and he played 90 minutes again. Where's Pepe? You've then got Lacazette coming off. I was like, why is Laka coming off? And you're bringing Odegaard on, the weakest player in our squad. Then he took Thomas Partey off, who was shocking today. Fabinho showed him levels today. Like, me personally, I looked at your team today, and I was like, right, Oxlade-Chamberlain started. He was shocking against West Ham. Like, he was your best player for me today, Oxlade-Chamberlain. Salah got man of the match, but he was your best player. He was superb today. Jota's a live wire, man. Like, Jota's such a good footballer. Yeah, and I said in the build-up on my watch-along, I was like, the thing with Jota is the guy can turn it on just like that, but he can also drop a stinker just like that. But 9 times out of 10, he will turn it on. And he smelt the danger for that second goal, yeah? And people have blamed Ben White, they'll blame Partey, they'll blame whatever. Nuno Tavares That was disgusting what he did. He had Trent penned in. He should have just kicked it out for a throw-in. Instead, he tried to be smart. And then Ben White goes sliding straight past and the goalkeeper has no hope. But you were right, man. You took your foot off the pedal with 20 minutes to go. And on another day, if the goalkeeper's not had a worldie again and you wanted to be more ruthless, that could have been 7 or 8. And that's worrying, man.
I must have done about 8 previews this week, right? And every time I spoke to Arsenal fans, they were telling me about, no, I'm serious, they were telling me about Tavares and what's it, Conga field. And I said, and I to every single Arsenal fan that I hope Tavares plays. And they were like, bro, you ain't seen this kid. And I said, I've seen enough to know that he's adventurous. He likes going forward. He's brave on the ball, but he's coming up against Mohamed Salah. And he's coming to play against our strongest side, which is our right side when we attack. I said Lukonga's been very good. I get he's got huge potential, but he's going to be up against Fabinho and Thiago and Henderson or Ox. I said, that's where you guys are going to lose it. We're going to overpower you in them areas. What happens? Tavares is at fault for one of the goals. Lukonga gets taken off at halftime. It was, look, Tierney for me, you know how much I rate Tierney, Lee. You know I rate him a lot, and I get sometimes I get abuse from Liverpool fans that I rate him so high. Like I get terrorized, man. He may be attractive going forward, adventurous, but you don't play like that when you come to Anfield.
This is the problem, Grizz, right? We started the game with a real high press. When you were passing out from the back, Lacazette was dropping in on Fabinho and blocking that passing angle, right?
Yep.
After 20 minutes, that stopped. And I'm like, I have seen this. This is why I pull my head. This is why I've got a big 5 head, not a 4 head, yeah? Because I see this so often. We start games and we start so well with press. And I said all the way through my watch along, I was like, we can't keep this tempo up for 90 minutes against this lot. They're fitter than us. They're coached better. And
that's exactly what I said to the people around me. They were like,
Maitland-Niles should have started that game. Lukonga shouldn't have started. Maitland-Niles was man of the match in our last game. Why is he benched? Nicola Pepe should have started over Saka. Saka's been dreadful for Arsenal since February. Like, dreadful. But Arsenal fans seem to have this, like, I don't know what it is, because he's Saka and he came through the academy, they seem to just love him off no matter what. If that's Nicola Pepe putting Saka's performance in today, they'd want him deported. Like, honestly, it's embarrassing. Smith Rowe, I thought, was one of our better players.
Don't get me wrong. Your back, your other 3 at the back started off real good. Tomiyasu was roughing up Mane.
So was Ben White. Ben White went through him a couple of times as well.
Ben White and Gabriel weren't letting Jota get much space, because I was disappointed with Jota in the first half. But I was saying to people around me, relax. There was no way they're going to keep this intensity in going into that second half. As long as we can sneak a lead, and that's what it was. Don't get me wrong, we weren't brilliant in that first half, but we sneaked to go in. I thought it was an error from Ramsdale from where I was sat. I haven't seen the replays. I don't know what you.
No, it was more Gabriel, because it had shades.
I thought he might have saved it.
Do you know what? It was a great header from Mane, but Gabriel should. How are you getting out jumped by Sadio Mane? And Mane headed it into the ground with a lot of power. Yeah. It skipped off the turf, and Ramsdale dived and it bounced off his glove. When you watch it on Match of the Day tonight or whatever, like, you'll probably go, "Yo, Gunnar, it weren't a goalkeeping error for me. It was more a Gabriel error, right?" But you're right. As soon as you got that goal, it was like, right, now the whole game plan's ripped up, because the game plan we came with was sit tight and hope that Smith Rowe, Saka or Aubameyang score on the break, right? And there was a chance where Fabinho was the last man, and if Aubameyang skips past him, we go clean through at 0-0, right? But he didn't. And as soon as we gave that second goal away, then it's, now what do we do? And when you go to Anfield, you have to go there with a game plan of, you have to sit tight and defend, but you have to be great with the ball going forward. And Grizz, let me tell you this, yeah? We have scored 13 goals in 12 games this season. 8 of them have come in 3 games, right? Out of them 13 goals, 6 of them have come off set pieces. So when you look at it and deep it, we've scored 5 goals in 8 games overall. If you take the other 3 games out where we scored 8, 6 of them 13 goals have come from set pieces. So we don't create from open play. So you have to go and try and get the corners and the free kicks and hope Gabriel's there or hope that somebody else is there to score. We was never going to score twice at Anfield. So as soon as you went 2, it's game over. Yeah. And then after that, we then just went, oh, well, fuck it switch. Let's just press the fuck it switch and go forward. And as soon as you do that, yeah, you lot did give us mercy, man. Like, that could have been 7-8. And for me, he totally cocked up with his tactics. You can't go to Anfield and park the bus because at some point you will score. And when you do that and you do it early, you can do that if you're a Burnley and hang on for 80 minutes and then you give it a go for 10, right? But you're Arsenal Football Club. We're the 3rd biggest club in the country, Grizz, and we've gone there like Burnley. That's what winds me up.
Yeah, I think the game plan was 100%. I agree with you. I think the game plan. I thought the game plan, because look, certain fans, Arsenal fans, were getting too gassed. They were like, "I want to go."
That's what we do as a fan base, man.
Okay. I was like, "Good luck. If you're gonna come and think to attack us, good luck." The only way you was gonna get a result was to try to play like you did for the first 20 for about 60 minutes and make us
like Brighton did. Like Brighton did.
Like Brighton did. They stayed in the game. You lot didn't stay in the game.
And that's why I get the ump with it, man. That's why I get the ump with it, Grizz, because Brighton have come to your ground this season, got a draw without a striker. They came to your ground last season and got a win. We've not won at your ground for 9 seasons. That's why I get the ump. But listen, Grizz, I know how long you got left to get home, man.
I don't know. I'll probably go back a couple of hours still, man.
I've done that journey to Milton Keynes from Anfield.
Try and watch the goals back.
I'm going, man. Shut up, man. I listen, big up to you, man. And listen, you came on at short notice as well. I really appreciate that. Listen, stay safe, brother. Yeah, we'll catch up soon. And watch match of the day, and you'll see how good them Ramsdale saves were, yeah?
100%. Listen, peace out. Look after yourself. We'll catch up soon.
Yeah, love, man. Take care. Safe journey home, man. Later.